to 5 hours, but we say 4 hours because at your age, most of you are only taking like 2 hours and you quit. Okay, so there's no point in saying 5 hours and people were like quitting in 2 hours and then ask like trying to fit into their schedules. Okay, but if you're doing it for the first time, I think there's 5 questions. You pick three. Okay, all right, and but if you're doing it for the first time, you can take 2 hours, do the first question, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, that'll be a good milestone for you. The questions are really good. Okay, they're the best questions I've seen in any tests. Um, so some really clever people making up these questions, and yeah, and I'll give you a little prize if you can solve a problem. Okay. So if you're in if you're in Sydney, it'll be in the Don Moore Community Centre. If,
Where it was last time.
yeah. So and if you're in Melbourne, so if there's not that many people in Melbourne, it'll just be at Ethan's house. If there's more people, we'll book like the centre again. And I think we got a nice venue in Western Australia, like the University of Western Australia, for Perth people. And then the first time ever, we'll be holding it in Adelaide this time as well.
Yay!
Yeah, exactly. And it should be pretty close to the city. We'll book like a little venue. Yeah. So, did you guys have any questions about Tournament of Towns? Yeah. Well, I mean, I hosted, but like the people who write the questions are like, it's like an international competition. So there's like a central committee, of people who write the questions and they distribute it all over the world. Yeah. Any other questions? See, he asked a good question. No one else asked a question. Huh? Stop. Don't make that your identity.
Why is it that people can only last 2 hours?
Oh, because
Concentration is like
yeah, like concentration is nothing for like young people. Sometimes like and also I find like if you're really young, your activities also kind of you're pretty busy on Saturdays as well. You have more activities when you're younger.
Not that hard.
Okay, so it's harder to find like a full 4 hour block. So if you can't find a full 4 hour block, 2 hours is fine. Okay, just try to do one question. So I'm trying to emphasize it's not like, you're not going there and you're trying to compete with people for the highest score possible, edge them out by 1 point by just writing random things and hope we can get a mark. That means nothing, okay? Literally, you're just spending your time having the opportunity to try the best made problems in the world, okay? Yeah, and you should enjoy your time trying to solve the problems, okay? And you'll have me and other people marking your solutions, okay? And people have never been there before. Like I can scout potential and talent uh, in your mathematics, okay? So yeah, I don't know. Like these things people take for granted, but you only really have 2 of these every year, okay? And if you do really well, you can qualify for the A level, okay? The A level's on March the 23rd, okay?
wait, do you have to do well to get able to?
So it's not like if you really want to do A level, you probably can, yeah. It's just that like I won't automatically invite you to A level. Like if you're one of our students, you'll probably just end up doing A level anyway. But like other students, like I'll take the initiative to invite them when I see them do okay in O level. But if they take the initiative to apply, they'll most likely get in. I haven't turned anyone down yet. It's just like, but like I need to get numbers because the venues we're usually full in the community center. Like it's just last time we had the exam at the same day as another exam. So that was like, and that was a half full, even though it was a conflict. You know what I mean? So usually it's pretty full. Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe I need to put some ads. It's getting pretty close to the date. Put some ads. I don't know.
I don't like.
Yeah, I think
Tutoring.
yeah. So if if you have friends or like your school people, like so maybe like if you know people who are really interested in maths, you should tell them about it, okay? And it's a free to enter. Did I mention that? It's free to enter. So um if you have friends that are interested, you could tell them, okay? Or if you have no idea who to tell, you can just tell like your head teacher of maths or something. But I think yeah, does that make sense? Okay, all right, excellent. So no more about that.